Hey there everyone, it's Val and welcome to the last end of the day tour for 2015 in Tolkiencraft II. So if you're watching this on New Year's Day, Happy New Year's to you. And I guess even if you're not watching it on New Year's Day, still have a Happy New Year's. In any case, I have been wandering around as I tend to do. And, well, the last thing I've been working on today is I've been setting up the other farms to get them ready for use whenever I decide to put them in use. So I've just been working on various bits and pieces of it. I need to get the wiring done. You can see this is all prepared and ready for wiring. And this is all set up here. I just have to fill in the gaps here with my covers so we don't have monsters falling down and being annoyances. Right, so what was the big project today? I'm very pleased with today's project. And, well, I'm looking up there, but you can't see anything. But you should if you had X-ray vision. Oops, I went right past it. Ta-da! Yes, the AE system is up and running. The storage room is all wired up, and the thing that you couldn't see from down below until you open the covers down there is that you can I have set this up so I can access the bottom set of storage buses if I need to, using covers, or they're not covers, trapdoors, carpenter's trapdoors to be precise. And all the wires come over here and connect to the ME controller, which is right there. So let me take you upstairs to where the AE system actually is located. And yes, I finished off the walls in here, so it's now a little maze. So here's the ME controller, and here's the part that extends underneath that you saw. And I set up a second energy acceptor and connected it using the Draconic Energy wireless transceiver. And I've also set it up so I can turn it off when I'm not using it, and that way it's not constantly drawing power. Sorry, my throat decided to close up there on me. I've also got wiring running over to the workroom, and I did that not only so that I have the ME crafting terminal available for use, but also so that I could hook up the output chests for my various machines here. So it's going to automatically pull things out of the chests into the AE system using an ME import bus on each one. So everything's going to be going into the AE system, which is going to be very nice. I also did the same thing here. Except I set it up as an ender chest. And you might wonder, why did I set an ender chest up here when an ordinary chest would do perfectly well? Well, I decided to set up an ender chest on the pink, pink, pink channel. And that is going to be my AE remote input. So if I'm out in the field, I can throw things into the AE system using this ender pouch. And if it's something that I knows goes into storage, I can put it into the storage room through this. But if I put it into the AE pouch, it will go into the storage room if it's something that has a home there. And things will go into the storage room first in preference because actually I'm running around in the wrong place here. If you go to the priority and you set it to something else, this is set to, oh that's right, it's supposed to be set to -10. I moved it and I forgot to set it back to -10. Alright, so I'm going to have to go and clean out the barrels. I was going to do that anyway because they filled up, and I'll explain what happened in a moment here. But even when it was -10, the barrels still filled up. Anyway, the point is, if this is -10, that it means that items will go into the storage barrels by preference first because the default priority is 0 for them. And if the storage barrels are full, then it will put them into the ME drives as the second option. And that's why I set it to negative, because then I don't have to go and change all the buses for the barrels to something. I can just leave them at the default, which is much easier. Because if you look at the priority here, it's 0. Now, because I forgot that the storage barrels don't like being empty, I ended up with stuff in some of the barrels. Here we are. This is the one that had the problem. Because I did not lock these barrels first, so I decided just to leave the stuff in there for now, but at some point I'm going to go through and take these out of the barrels, lock the barrels so something else doesn't go in there, and then my storage system will be cleaned up again. So that was an accident on my part, but I'm not too concerned about it until I actually need the barrels. Or I get bored, or it annoys me that they're in the barrels and they shouldn't be. But we'll see how that goes. Right, so AE system up and running. Woohoo! Very happy about that. We also got started on Thaumcraft. Whoops, I'm getting stuck here. I have done some research, but not a lot yet. I ran around, scanned all the basic things, and then scanned all the machines and whatnot that I have. And basically, I now am at the point that I'm going to need to build my Thaum room so that I can set up the infusion area, etc., etc. I also accidentally planted 2 of my silverwood trees when I was collecting slime balls. For some reason, I picked up the 2 silverwood saplings that I had and thought that they were slime saplings. And somehow I lucked out and I got a node in each one of them. And I don't know if that's been made more common, or if I just really won the silverwood tree lottery today, because as I recall in the past when I planted silverwood trees, I had a heck of a time getting any with nodes, so the fact that I planted 2 and got 2 nodes is kind of extraordinary to me. So maybe you guys know. Maybe you know if that's a thing. Or maybe I just got lucky. Right, so that is what I worked on today. Primarily the AE system, and then followed with a little bit of work on the Thaum and my mob system. I will be finishing up the mob system setup off camera. If you want to have a proper walkthrough done of it, I will do that as an end of the day tour or as a highlight if it's requested. I have done it in the past several times in my older videos, but if you find the old ones not useful, then by all means let me know and I will do another one. Right, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you later in the stream, I hope. You all take care now. Bye.